Hello friends, this is Nirmal here for Technique, and in this video we're going to compare two mid-range phones, the Xiaomi Redmi Note 4 with the Smartron SRT.Phone. So these two phones are really powerful phones below the 15,000 pricing in India, with Redmi Note 4 being a hugely popular device which comes in three variants: 9999, 10999 and 12999. So three variants are there. Now SRT.Phone is the new phone from Smartron with the Sachin Tendulkar branding, and this comes in two variants: 12999 and 13999. So these are the variants available, and they come with quite good specifications. So in this video we'll talk about all those things. We'll see which is a better value for money device. We'll compare all the aspects of these two phones. So without any further delay, let's get started. So first, let's have a look at the design and build quality. So design wise, these are two devices which are completely different. We have a metallic construction with a non-removable back panel on the Xiaomi Redmi Note 4, which feels actually quite good. It's a sleek design, feels quite good in hands. It is slimmer than the SRT.Phone and feels quite sturdy. On the other hand, the Smartron SRT.Phone comes with a slightly bigger design. It is thicker, has huge bezels, and it also is made of plastic finishing. But having said that, the plastic quality of the Smartron is really good. It's a premium build phone, but definitely the metal construction feels quite sturdy and premium. But having said that, the Smartron also comes with quite good build quality. But design wise, we would say the Redmi Note 4 is our choice, because the Smartron SRT phone is a kind of bulky phone, even though it's lighter in weight than the Redmi Note 4. But having said that, we would say that SRT phone is also quite good in hands, because it is lighter in weight. That actually gives it a good feel altogether. But our choice would be the Redmi Note 4. Now another aspect about this phone is that you can see the power keys placed on the top on the SRT.Phone. That's completely a weird placement, because when you use the phone, it is difficult to use the power button on the top. So that's one major annoying aspect. Other than that, the design feels quite decent on both the phones. Now let's have a look at the display aspect. So we have a 5.5-inch Full HD display on both these devices, and they are quite good looking displays out there. Now we have additional Corning Gorilla Glass 3 protection on the SRT.Phone, while there is a toughened glass on the Xiaomi Redmi Note 4. The display quality feels quite good on both the phones. They're pretty vibrant, colorful, and the display is definitely good. So there's no clear winner in terms of the display aspect. So we would say both are equally good in terms of the display performance. Now let's talk about the software. So this is one area where there is a completely different experience. One, we have the MIUI 8 with a lot of customization options, and we have a SRT.Phone with stock like Android UI. So that's the difference here. So the Redmi Note 4 comes with Android 6.0 Marshmallow. Probably the 7.0 update is coming pretty soon. But on the other hand, the Smartron SRT.Phone comes with Android 7.1.1. That's the latest version. So that's definitely an advantage for the Smartron SRT.Phone. But having said that, the MIUI 8 offers lots of additional features and modes. You can see the settings panel. It's a customized settings panel. It comes with light mode, child mode, support for dual apps, then app lock, wire fingerprint sensor, support for themes. You can download lots of additional themes. There is a security app which can provide you with additional options. So all in all, the MIUI 8 offers tons of features which you seldom find on most of the Chinese OEMs. But then now coming to the SRT.Phone, it comes with a stock UI. So if you're a person who loves the stock like experience, like what we have seen on the Pixel phones or the Moto G5 Plus, then definitely the SRT.Phone is a great device to use, because there are absolutely no bloatwares included except for Microsoft Word app. Other than that, Microsoft Skype and Word is included. Other than that, it's a simple and plain UI, no additional features whatsoever included. The stock like experience, even with the notification center and quick toggles. So that's the difference between the UIs of both these devices. So we would say it's a personal choice, because if you're looking for stock Android, that's one very important aspect about Smartron SRT.Phone, and it will be probably getting the latest version of Android. That's what company claims. So that's an added feature for the SRT.Phone. But when it comes to customization options, there is no other UI which beats the Xiaomi's MIUI 8. So it's a personal choice and which UI you prefer, and based on that you can decide the software. Now talking about the performance, so both the phones have really good chipsets. Now we have the Snapdragon 625 octa-core chipset coupled with 4 gigs of RAM and 64 gigs of storage on the Xiaomi's Redmi Note 4, while we have the Snapdragon 652 octa-core chipset coupled with 4 gigs of RAM and again 64 gigs of storage. We are using the top end variant of both the phones, so that's why we have 64GB storage on both the devices. Now talking about the performance, you would say both the processors are really good in terms of the performance, be it the Snapdragon 625 or the 652, both are really good, but the 652 definitely has an edge in terms of the raw performance. The AnTuTu benchmark score is also slightly higher on the Snapdragon 652, which is slightly more powerful than the octa-core Snapdragon 625. But having said that, the 625 has an advantage with the battery performance, which we'll talk about later. So right now we'll say the performance is really good on both the phones. Now talking about the gaming experience, that's where there is a difference here. Xiaomi Redmi Note 4 with the Snapdragon 625 provides really good gaming experience, and there is absolutely no heating on the Redmi Note 4. While on the SRT.Phone, the gaming experience is again really good, but then the heating issue is a major concern because it comes to almost 48 degrees with intensive gaming. So gaming experience as such is good, but the heating issue does happen on the SRT.Phone. So overall, in terms of the performance, we would say if you're not into gaming, both the phones provide really good experience. But if you are looking for gaming, then we would suggest the Xiaomi's Redmi Note 4 because there's not much of heating issues on this device. Now both the phones come with dual SIM cards and 4G LTE support. We have a hybrid SIM card on the Redmi Note 4, which you can expand the storage, but on the SRT.Phone there is no expandable storage option. So it comes with a default 64GB storage or 32GB storage. Now additionally, it also comes with NFC support, so you can use for NFC based payments, and there is also unlimited T-Cloud storage on the SRT.Phone. So these are two additional options available if you are a user of SRT.Phone. So that additional cloud storage will be unlimited to use. So that's the software and performance aspect of these two phones. Now talking about the call quality and speaker performance, both are quite good and provides decent experience overall. So now let's talk about the camera. So we have a 13 megapixel camera on both these phones. So we have a dual LED flash on the Redmi Note 4, while it's a single LED flash on the Smartron SRT.Phone. Now on the front panel, we have 5 megapixel shooter on both the phones. Now talking about the camera UI, you can again see this is the camera UI of both the phones, and you can see that both these devices provide a good amount of options and modes, and there is manual mode, HDR and other filters included on both these UI, and both these UI provide a decent experience overall. Now let's talk about the camera samples which we have taken with these devices. So here we can see that the Redmi Note 4 definitely has an edge in terms of the camera performance. The SRT.Phone produces good color reproduction, but the sharpness levels and the overall clarity looks really not that great, and you could really see some noise in the SRT.Phone of pictures. So that's where the Xiaomi's Redmi Note 4 definitely has an edge. So in terms of the overall camera performance of the rear camera, we would say the SRT.Phone was kind of disappointing, and the Redmi Note 4 definitely has an edge in terms of the camera performance, be it the daylight shots or even the low light experience. Both the areas it was the Redmi Note 4 which definitely has an edge. Now talking about the selfie camera, both are quite decent selfie cameras, not much of impressive performance here, but we would say the SRT.Phone definitely has some slightly better selfie experience compared to the Redmi Note 4. Now let's talk about the fingerprint scanner. So both the phones have fingerprint scanners placed on the rear panel, and they are extremely fast and responsive and does the job of unlocking the device really fast. And additionally, you can do locking of apps using the fingerprint scanner on the Redmi Note 4. Now you can see here, we'll just demo the fingerprint scanner experience. Both are really good and fast and unlocks the device in really good time. Now let's talk about the battery. So we have a 4100 mAh battery on the Redmi Note 4, while we have 3000 mAh battery with Qualcomm's Quick Charge 2.0 on this SRT.Phone. The battery performance is definitely better on the Redmi Note 4 with additional capacity battery and the Snapdragon 625, which is really a powerful and efficient chipset. So battery is definitely not a major issue on the SRT.Phone because it also has Quick Charge 2.0, which can really charge up the device in a good time. So that's one additional aspect for the SRT.Phone. So battery performance, we would give it to the Redmi Note 4. Now summing up, which is the better device to buy? So the top end variant of the Redmi Note 4 is priced 12,999 with 4GB RAM and 64GB storage, while it's priced 13,999 for the SRT.Phone. So there is just 1K difference between these two devices. So we'll talk about the areas where the Redmi Note 4 has an edge because it has a metallic construction, slightly better design, better cameras, better battery life, and better gaming experience, and software is highly customizable. Now where does the SRT.Phone have an edge? It has a good display, latest Android version, and is also upgradable to the upcoming version of Android that's promised by the company. It has fast charging, NFC support, unlimited cloud storage, and the software is nearly stock-like experience and decent battery performance. So the disappointing aspects for these two phones include the Redmi Note 4 does not have Android 7.0 as of now. While on the other hand, for the SRT.Phone, the camera performance is pretty much average, or we would say it was kind of disappointing. So based on these aspects, which is the better device to buy? Our choice would be the Xiaomi's Redmi Note 4 because it's a better all-round package, unless you're really particular about the software experience, which if you want the latest version, then only go for the SRT.Phone. Rest all, we would definitely still suggest the Redmi Note 4 because it's a good all-round package at 12,999, which is again the cheaper by 1K when compared to the SRT.Phone. So that was a detailed comparison and review of these two devices. Hope this video was useful in buying this device. So if you like this video, do hit the like button and also hit the red subscribe button for more videos like this. Thanks for watching. Hoping to see you on the next video. Have a great day.